worked out nicely. Hold your head up. Very nicely. So I took little sections like this, and I basically focused on her root to relax it and stretch it. And look at that. So I can actually get through her hair. I mean, no problem. So I just washed her hair, and this is after the straightening comb press. So it was, you know what, I didn't film it right before I dried it. But it was, yeah, it was up there. So I am very good with this. And actually, I can do this. I don't have to straighten it again, because that, I can tell. Turn around side for us. Just straightening it that first time really helped it out. Not that her hair did not revert. It did revert. It completely reverted. But what I just did, just getting up to that root, I started with the whole thing in a hair tie. And I just held it straight up and started drying it. And not actually hair tie, because hers won't fit in one. It's a nylon. But as it started to dry, the hair tie unraveled by itself. And so I got the back, and I can actually get through this no problem. Get it moisturized. It's really soft. I did condition her hair for quite a while. She's been playing for a couple hours. And my product. So yeah, I'm not gonna straighten it this time. I'm just gonna comb it just like this. This is good. This is really good. And yep, I just took little sections like this, and once it, like I said, once it fell out, I just grabbed it like that and just dried. And so, I mean, you can see the ends still have their pattern, but as long as I can get through them, I'm fine. There are no knots or anything, and I can get through this. So you feel good? It only took me a few minutes. Maybe about 10 minutes. I won't say anymore. And the front of her hair comes out. It's looser than the back. If the back was like this, see how the hair falls? Then, you know. But I'm seeing, like I had said all along, the longer her hair gets, the more relaxed it is stretching. She is doing like one of my other kids. So that's what I'm hoping for. You know, the longer it gets, her pattern will relax to like this naturally, instead of, you know, so much shrinkage. I just want it to just fall after I wash it. And we can deal with it without too much hassle. So, but yeah, like I said, that really helped to get that dryer right here for a few minutes. I got it all the way dry and got it right here in literally 30 seconds. It relaxed it enough to straighten it. So, whew. You feeling good?
Yeah.
You ready for your hair to get done?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do to it? You don't know? We're just going to work it out. Couple ponytails?
Yes.
How many?
The one.
One? I think we're going to have to do more than one, though. Maybe two? Maybe three? You don't know? You see her part, so I'm going to, you know, straighten the part up a little bit. But like I said, her parts come back, so I work on her parts. I don't try to freshen them up. I mean, I don't try to make new parts. I just freshen them up. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. Work on this. And get it moisturized. But it's so soft. So soft. Olive oil was the base. And normally I would not be able to do this. Okay, definitely not with a comb, but definitely not with my fingers. In this state, you know, if it's wet, it still takes a while, but I did a lot of detangling in the conditioning stage and before I rinsed it out. So we are good to go. It's so healthy though. I can say that. So, I mean, we're doing something. It just take a little bit of time and patience. But, goodness, I would just love to braid this head. Sigh, you want to let me braid your hair? Yeah. I figured out one day. One day. Maybe in another, let's see, when you get 5. That'll be the end of the year. Possibly. But if we keep this up and we can get the rest of it to, like I say, just fall like this, we'll be good. I'll come back in a few minutes when I get it combed. It's all brushed out. I'm getting ready to style it. Alright, we got one down. So, see how stretched that is. I'm about to go back and look at the other footage, but it did it. She falling asleep. So, gotta tighten it up a little bit, but that's okay. So, we are done, and that's what I did. But like I said, it's not, you know, it reverted, so it wasn't like it didn't stretch once I dried it. But yep, this really helped tremendously, and it wasn't a lot of work. So I think I'm gonna have to keep this up, and you know, I don't think I'm not gonna straighten it with the press and comb this time. I think this is gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna use it on a regular, but the tension blow dry, yes, because it really does make a difference.
And there you go now.
So hold on, it's nice and bouncy, and these just need to relax. But normally if I dried her hair, I wouldn't get this, or not dried it, I wouldn't get this stretch. It would shrivel back up. So turn around, let me see this side. So I'm good. Yeah, it worked.
I want to go.
Okay, hold on. There we go, nice and dry. And I'm sure if I hit it with that dryer again, it would melt that oil really well.
Can I go now?
You might go. So, that's all I did. So, yep. After I put the ponytails in it, I just 2 seconds ran that dryer just to kind of completely, you know, get it melted a little bit, but not much more. I didn't have to stretch it anymore. So that's all I did, and it works. And this jar is, yeah, it's almost time for some more. Matter of fact, I think I picked up some more already. Yeah, I think I did. So that's what that's looking like. But yep, old school. Well, I can't say this completely old school, but Blue Magic. They didn't have all the different formulas they have now. Yeah, other than the Indian hemp, that's all I do, and it works. It works beautifully. As you can see, it keeps their hair growing and healthy. So leave me some comments, and I'll keep this going, keep this footage going, and get last year uploaded as soon as I can. Like I said, I did put pictures on Instagram of that first blow dry. Maybe I'll include a picture here just so you can see what happened the first time. But yeah, it was just a blow dry and no straighten, just basic tension blow dry. So I'll talk to you all in the comments. still needs to be dried. And that oil is not what's in that bottle. It's my mixture. There's 5 oils in that bottle. She just had a hair wash, and this is what I'm doing, stretching it. I think I did the little one. I find that this is what is helping rather than styling wet. Moisture wise, wet was not actually cutting it. It was dry to wet style it. So I'm stretching it, a little bit of tension dry, and that's it. I put the oil on after I washed it and sealed it, combed it out, and quickly went through it to dry it. Then I put the lotion on it, ran through it again with the dryer. Now I'm putting the ponytails. Alright. Let me see. Turn around. So, there we go. It's very thick. It's very healthy. Their ends are very, very nice. And pretty much all even. I don't see too much that needed trim. Turn around. This is what it's looking like. Let's see if I can get it. So, you see it's not bone straight. She still got some curl in there. But it is manageable. I just want to be able to run the comb through it and get product through it in the scalp and actually moisturize the hair, because wet styling the hair, it wasn't actually being moisturized, and I still have not found anything that provides that moisture through curly texture the way I want it to, without having to over product saturate the hair. I don't want to have to use something and then every couple days wash it out. So this way, this will hold up. When I take it down, I can put some more moisturizer in it and just comb straight through it. So we're stretching. Yeah, I see why so many stretch the kids' hair. Tension stretch, because it just works out better this way. It doesn't dry out as quickly because you're moisturizing it, and the moisture is getting to where it needs to be rather than just going certain places and not really doing anything. And her, she has a dry texture, so if I don't keep it moisturized, after a couple days it looks like it needs to be washed. Hurry it up. And that should not be the case, because we don't have time to wash hair every couple of days. Alright, let's see one more time. Alright, I'm not getting ready to do her hair yet, but I just wanted to show you. This is 2 days, 2 full days, so this will be the 3rd day. I'm going to take it down, just not now. I have something to do, and so she's not going to get her hair done yet. And I'm not going to wash it because it doesn't need washing. I just ran some oil through it and kind of getting it ready just so it's not so dry. But that's what it looks like. It's not really that bad, but it's still stretched.
Washing?
No, it doesn't need washing. It's still very clean. Feels very good. But you can see the difference between. Yeah. So it is not fully stretched. But once I take it loose and comb it out, it'll be combable. I can get through the ends. So I don't have to go through and re-stretch it. So it's not. Yeah. This has been working. This process, especially for her, it's been working. Right before I washed it the last time, it was really all of them just, that's how I could tell it had been wet. for one. And so it was like that. So this is really, really good because I can still lengthen it and there's a stretch to it. So turn around to the front. To the front. Stand up. Turn around to the front. Alright, there we go. So let that oil on you. Looking good?
Yes.
Yeah. It really doesn't look terribly bad. Like I said, it's not, there's no lint, there's no nothing. It just needs to be done again. So we'll freshen it up. I'll put some moisturizer on it and brush it out. It'll be good to go. Good as new.
Okay, go.
You may go. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright. I actually feel a little damp right there. Oh, no, it's not. It's moist. So, I don't know. You guys can tell between the two girls. See, her hair is actually, it stays moisturized. She has a different texture. And, same process, but her hair just has a little bit more sheen. And it just looks more moist than the oldest one. Hers just, even when it's moist, it looks drier. She just has a dry texture. So, the same process. Wash, oil, all the way through to the ends to seal it. And then I dried it with the dryer using the lotion. And so this works. So I'll be able to comb straight through it. Keep it moist. So what you can see, it's not bone straight. That's just her texture. Even if I dry it, it's not going to be completely straight. And that's not the goal. I just want it straight enough to where it's not so curly, to where that moisture gets in and actually locks.